Imagine if when you plugged in your toaster, you paid a different bill than when you plugged in a coffee maker into the very same outlet. Electricity prices are not determined by how you use it, and neither should the cost of the internet. At least that's what proponents of net neutrality say, that a company that owns an internet provider and studio shouldn't be able to make it easier to use the internet to watch their shows and harder to watch the competition's. Those rules meant to level the playing field were removed during the Trump administration. Now the Federal Communications Commission has announced it will vote later this month on whether or not to reinstate them. Christopher Sprigman joins me now. He's a professor at NYU Law School. Chris, thank you so much for being here.
John, thank you.
Tell me, is that analogy right? Did it work? And how much of an issue is net neutrality?
So I'm a law professor. We teach using analogies, but I don't like them that much. I think the direct explanation is actually pretty helpful, which is imagine your cable company has a video on demand provider. They have their own video on demand business. You like to watch Netflix, but they would rather you not. They would rather you watch their own video on demand. So they slow down Netflix and they speed up their video on demand. They shape your decisions. That's what net neutrality is trying to prevent.
And when the Trump administration made its decision, did that start happening? Did everybody start watching slow Netflix?
So this has gone back and forth. So the Obama administration put net neutrality into place. When the Trump administration came into power, they overturned it. And now the Biden administration, having finally secured a majority on the Federal Communications Commission, is about to put net neutrality back. Now, what they are doing here is really a little bit different because net neutrality on the state level has prevailed. So California, for example, has net neutrality. That battle is more or less solved. And what the FCC is trying to do is put in place rules, including net neutrality, that allow them to nationalize and then further regulate the provision of broadband in order, for example, to protect our data when we use broadband.
And what is the argument for doing away with net neutrality, and who makes it?
So the argument's mostly made by the cable companies, and they say, look, if you prevent us from discriminating, this deprives us of incentives to invest in expanding our networks. That's never been that, to me anyway, that persuasive an argument. In the UK, we have a much more aggressive form of net neutrality. In fact, we have a competitive regime where different businesses can rent access to the network and compete for your business. That hasn't suppressed investment incentives at all.
So is their argument that the investment incentives come from the fact that they will indeed throttle access to certain kinds of entertainment in their pipe?
I mean, if that's their argument, look, they already have a lot of market power. In fact, most Americans have a choice of maybe two, some even one provider. So they already can take a lot of money out of your pocket. The thought that they need to take even more money out of your pocket to favor their services and disfavor others seems to me a bit of a stretch.
If I'm watching us talking right now and it's coming in through the internet, what do I have to keep in mind as this goes forward? I mean, if I live in California, it's already taken care of. It doesn't matter, right?
Right. So the idea is to have people all over the country have the same rights as people in California. I think we're going to have a thriving economy on broadband, even if we have these rules. In fact, I think they will make entry for new video providers, for new providers of services easier because the incumbents won't be able to discriminate against them. For example, Netflix has grown in the last dozen years into a giant company. So imagine Netflix made a deal with your broadband provider. Hey, we're going to pay you some money so that anyone who tries to compete with us, you slow them down.
Yeah.
That would be terrible for competition and consumers. Net neutrality will stop that.
While I got you here, what else? Is there any other issue on the horizon that we should be paying attention to?
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing is net neutrality is great, but it's not going to make broadband cheaper. And after COVID, I think we all kind of took a pause and realized that for educating kids, for keeping families together, for doing many things in our lives, going to the doctor, broadband access is essential. And so it's really important for our country that it be more competitive so that it can be cheaper and better. Most Americans, as I said, have very little choice, maybe two, maybe one. We can do better than that, and the FCC can do some work when it reallocates regulatory authority to help provide competition.
Excellent. Christopher Sprigman, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, my
Law professor
pleasure.
at NYU.